Hello, how to solve this is n to the power of 6 equals 2 to the power of 6. Solving for all values of n that satisfy this equation. So let's start by moving this over here. This is n power 6 minus 2 power 6. This equals 0. I can express this 6 as product of 3 times 2. N power 3 times 2 minus 2 power 3 times 2 equals 0. Now, if you have a power n times n, this equals a power n to the power of n. Applying this right here, I will have n power 3 raised to the power of 2 minus 2 power 3 raised to the power of 2 equals 0. So, if you have a squared minus b squared, this equals a minus b times a plus b. So right now, my a is n power 3 and my b is 2 power 3. So what we are going to do is to insert it right here. We have n power 3 minus 2 power 3 times n power 3 plus 2 power 3 equals 0. So we are going to equate each of these to 0. N power 3 minus 2 power 3 equals 0. N power 3 plus 2 power 3 equals 0. Now let's solve these individual equations. We start with the first one here. I simply move this over here. As n power 3 equals 2 power 3. In fact, no need to move. Let's expand using this identity. If you have a power 3 minus b power 3, this equals a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b power 2. And in this case, my a is n and my b is 2. So applying that here, n minus 2 times n squared plus n times 2 plus 2 power 2 equals 0. So this is n minus 2 times n squared plus 2n plus 4 equals 0. I can equate each of these to 0. Have n minus 2 equals 0. Have n squared plus 2n plus 4 equals 0. So let's solve this individual equation starting with this. From here we have n equals 2. That is my n1. To solve this, we make use of the formula method. We write the formula in respect to n. N equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times ac divided by 2a. So from here, we have a equals 1, which is the coefficient of n squared. B equals 2, which is the coefficient of n. And c equals 4, which is the constant here. From here, you have n equals is negative 2 plus or minus square root of b squared to power 2 minus 4 times 1 times 4 divided by 2a, that is 2 times 1. So from here, you have n equals this is negative 2 plus or minus square root of this is 4 minus 60 divided by 2. So from here, you have n equals negative 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 16. This is negative 12 divided by 2. So from here, you have n equals negative 2 plus or minus. This is square root of negative 1 times square root of 12 divided by 2. So I can replace this with I. I have my n equals -2 plus or minus I times square root of 12 divided by 2. And this equals -2 plus or minus I times square root of 12 is 4 times 3 divided by 2. So from here, I have n equals -2 plus or minus I times this is square root of 4 times square root of 3 divided by 2. So from here, I have n equals -2 plus or minus I times square root of 4, that is 2 times root 3 divided by 2. This cancel this, cancel this. Is equals -1 plus or minus I times root 3. So we have two complex values for n. Of my n2 is -1 plus I times root 3. I have my n3 equals -1 minus I times root 3. These are the two complex values for n. Let's also solve for this other equation. Let's solve for n here. This time around we have n power 3 plus 2 power 3 equals 0. So we have n power 3 plus 2 power 3 equals 0. You have a power 3 plus b power 3. This equals a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b power 2. And right now, my a is n and my b is 2. So let's input it right here. I will have n plus 2 times n squared minus n times 2 plus 2 power 2 equals 0. So from here, we have n plus 2 times this is n squared minus 2n plus 4 equals 0. So at this point, I can equate each of these to 0. Have n plus 2 equals 0. Have n squared minus 2n plus 4 equals 0. So let's solve these two individual equations. We start with this one here. We have n equals -2, that is my n1. To solve this, we need to solve this quadratic equation. And we are going to solve this using the formula method as well. We write the formula in respect to n. We have n equals -b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times ac divided by 2 times a. So right now, I can have a equals 1, which is the coefficient of n squared. A equals -2, which is the coefficient of n. And c equals 4. So let's insert it right here into this particular identity. We have n equals -b, that is negative times -2 plus or minus square root of b squared, that is -2 to the power of 2 minus 4 times 1 times c, that is 4. And this is divided by 2 times a, that is 2 times 1. So right now, I can simply have n equals is 2 plus or minus square root of this is 4 minus 16. This is divided by 2. So from here, I can simply have n equals this is 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 16. That is -12 divided by 2. So right now, we have n equals this is 2 plus or minus square root of -1 times square root of 12. This is divided by 2. So from here, we have n equals 2 plus or minus square root of -1 is I times square root of 12, that is 4 times 3. We have this divided by 2. So from here, we simply have n equals 2 plus or minus I times square root of 4 times square root of 3. And this is divided by 2. So right now, we have square root of 4 is 2. I have n equals 2 plus or minus I times this is 2 times root 3 divided by 2. This cancel this, cancel this. So right now, we simply have n equals 1 plus or minus I times root 3. So we have two other complex values again for n. This will be our n4 and n5. This is n4 equals 1 plus I times root 3. And we have or this is n5 because an n6 will be 1 minus I times root 3. Because we have our n4 right here, this should be n4. This one here is not supposed to be n1 again. It should be n4 because we have gotten n1, n2, n3 from this other equation. Look at it here. This was our n1, which is 2. So in total, we have 6 different solutions. We have 6 different solutions. We have 6 different solutions, which are, we have n1 equals 2. We have n2 equals, we have negative 1 plus I root 3. Then that should be it. Let me confirm the complex value. Okay, that is it. So let's write out all the solutions. So we have n3 equals negative 1 minus I times root 3. We have n4 equals negative 2. n5 equals 1 plus I times root 3. And we also have n6 equals negative 1 minus, this is 1 minus I times root 3. So these are all the solutions. You can decide to check by inserting the real solutions, which are 2 and negative 2. Obviously, you are going to have, they are all going to satisfy the equation, because if you have n power 6 equals 2 power 6 and you have n equals 2, this will be the same thing as 2 power 6 equals 2 power 6. If you also make use of negative 2, that means you have negative 2 power 6 is the same thing as 2 power 6, because this negative raised to the power of an even number is positive. So this will give you 2 power 6 and this gives you 2 power 6. So guys, that is it. And this is how you can solve this exponential problem. Don't forget to share this video, and thank you. Goodbye, and see you again in our next video.